Hello guys, welcome to the live stream and yes, we are going to start now in some time, just 5 minutes for the tournament and I hope my voice is clear guys. Let me know if you are able to hear me and if the video is clear guys, just let me know. We are starting soon now and those who are beginners who don't know how to checkmate with a bishop and a knight, so this is the right time, guys. You join this stream, and then you can really learn how to win from with a bishop and knight. You can also try to play in this tournament. Just try to make sure that you're able to perform practically what we are learning right now. So I'm going to explain in few first of my game. You can watch my game first, and then you can try to implement in the tournament, in this tournament which is going on right now. Yes, Anish is here. Hello, Anish. Good to see you. And Aniket is here. Hello, Aniket. Good to see you. Sampreet Garai is here. Hello, Sampreet. Good to see you. Pankaj is here. Hello, Pankaj. Good evening. Uh, Pankaj says आपके साथ खेलना चाहता हूँ. Yes, Pankaj. After tournament, I'm going to play with all of you guys. So stay tuned. Just after the tournament is done, we are going to play with all of you. Okay. Start the stream. Yes, Aniket, you have started the stream. Let's go back and check, guys, if you are able to hear me, if the Is here. voice Hello, is Anish. clear. Good to see you. Sorry, there is some echo in the background. Aratrika is here. Hello, Aratrika. Good to see you. We have Nikhil J here. Hello, Nikhil J. Good to see you. Nikhil J says, Sir, can we do Rook Mate tournament tomorrow? Yes, we can do. But in the Rook Mate, I'm going to keep a tournament for the Lucena position. Lucena is a basic rook ending position which all of the chess players should know. And that is the reason why we are going to keep a Lucena tournament tomorrow, guys. We are going to learn how to play Lucena tournament, Lucena position. Okay, how to join? How to join which I've given. I'll just provide this link in the chat. You can join here, guys. Join here in the I've provided the link. The Leeches tournament link. Join here, guys. Quickly, come on. Those who are not joined, let me join as well. I think I'd forgotten to join that. Okay, I've joined now. Okay, let's see how the tournament goes on. And meanwhile, let me just try to edit
Keep
the
a Lucena tournament tomorrow, guys.
let me try to edit
Okay,
the description so as to I can give the link to everyone. Link for tournament. Okay, in the description box, I've just added a link for tournament, guys. Those who have just joined and they want to join the tournament, do check the description box. You will definitely get the link there. And Sarthak is here. Hello, Sarthak. Good to see you. Nikhil J says, okay, yes, Nikhil J, please join. If you're not able to join, just let me know. I'll quickly help you out. And Sarthak is here. Sarthak, I think you already joined tournament. I could see your ID here. Akshay has joined. So around 26 people have joined. This is fantastic, guys. You should practice this end games more often so that when you're playing in the game and you are in time pressure, you can recollect the technique easily. What happens is when we are generally in the end game, we are not able to recollect the techniques because we are in time pressure, right? We just have 1 minute or 2 minutes on the clock and we have to play really fast. We have to remember the technique and then implement the technique. That becomes very difficult. So this tournament is going to help you to practice that technique. So this one I have kept as 3 plus 2. Purposely I have kept 3 plus 2. I was supposed to keep it as 2 plus 1, but I have kept 3 plus 2 because this so many players are trying this for the first time. They have never learned what is how to checkmate with the bishop and knight. So for them, 3 plus 2 is a good amount of time to at least think for some time and then try to implement the technique. Red Tail Shark is here. Hello, Red Tail Shark. Good to see you. Hope you're doing fine. And after the tournament, guys, tournament is of 4 rounds. After the 4 rounds, we are going to play with you. So you do challenge me after the tournament is done. Please feel free to challenge me. We're going to play the games with all of you guys. Also, okay, Srija, hello Aaron, good to see you. Rectal Shark, hello. Dhruva, hello. Sarthak, hello. Hello everyone, good to see you. Bone Rook again, challenge me 3 plus 0, not right now. After the tournament, tournament is done, please challenge me. 3 plus 0 or 2 plus 1. Don't send me 3 plus 5, guys. Not right now. Aniket, after the tournament, we are going to play with everyone, guys. So please challenge me after the tournament is done. The tournament which you can see on the screen right now. We have to play this tournament. After the tournament is done, we are going to play with all of you guys. Okay, so don't challenge me right now. Just 2 minutes to start the game. Also, guys, if you have any questions, queries, just let me know in the comment section. I'll be happy to help you and answer your queries. Okay. For bishop and knight, those who have just joined, this is the position that we are going to start with. This is a basic position, and this is how we train students. This is how I train students, my students, to checkmate with a knight and bishop. This is a standard position. White has a king, a knight, and a bishop, and the king is over here now. Now, what is the technique when you want to checkmate the king? You have to drive this king to the same square of that of the bishop. Okay, both of them should have the same color. If you have a light square bishop, this king should be driven in the corner of the light square. So we are going to learn a technique how to drive this king in this corner of the light square. Okay, and this bishop, it has to be the same color. If you had a dark squared bishop, then this corner is perfect for the king. Now, if you're on the defending side, if you're defending from black side, then what you need to do? You always should try to go in the opposite color corner of that of the bishop. If bishop is light square, if you're playing with black pieces, go to the dark corner. Defend yourself because in the dark corner, this king, knight, and bishop cannot checkmate you. It is going to be stalemate. So this white should know the technique to push your king towards the h1 square to the light square and then try to checkmate you. Only then white can win. This is the basic rule of bishop and knight checkmate, guys. Now, when you are playing the tournament, keep in mind that if you are playing with white pieces, you have to make sure that this king reaches this square and then you can checkmate the king. If you are playing with black pieces, avoid going in the light square corner. Try to keep your king in the dark square corner. That will help you to draw the game. Okay, this is a basic technique. Now, in the end, what happens? I'll just show you final position, how it should look like. Okay, I'll just clear the board, and our king reaches here, and black king is somewhere here in the corner of the board. The knight may be here, and the bishop is, sorry, the white knight is here, and the bishop could be here. Okay, the tournament has started, guys. Let's play. Okay, I'm playing with white pieces. Okay, so first of all, we have to drive this king to this corner, right? So let's play. Let's make a waiting move here. This is the first move that you need to play to win the game. Surya Prabhas, I think if you are there, can you make your move, please? There is only one move here, king to b8, b1. Let's quickly check the OBS. OBS is working fine. Let's check the chat first. Okay, chat is working fine. Kunal says hello, sir. मुझे भी yes, Kunal. Definitely, you can send me a challenge after the tournament. Okay. So, Sampath is here. Send me the links. Link in the description box, guys. Link in the description box. Rohit Gawas is here. Hello, Rohit. Hope you are doing fine. And Surya, can you just make your move? We have to demo it to the viewers right now. Aniket says, I have just added my name in the queue. Okay, Aniket. Yes, thank you very much. Uh, Sampath. Okay, Sampath, I'll send the link again. Okay. Meanwhile, I'll just open up this tournament while you're playing a game. Yeah, I know. And let's see who is playing. Okay, I think many players are there, but they are not making their moves. Let's see which games are going on. Yes, Red Tail Shark. Hello, Surya. Can you make your move, please? I just close this. Yes, Surya, it's your move. Surya, can you make your move, please? Yeah. So with black pieces, guys, you have to try and keep your king in this corner. With white pieces, you have to force this king to this corner, to the h1 square. Okay, I'm waiting, still waiting. Okay, I'm here, still waiting. Okay. Surya, I hope you make your move. And let's see, meanwhile, which games are going on. Yes, Legends of India is playing, and now Paul Morphy is playing. Paul Morphy versus Anish. They are playing the game. Okay, let's check this. Okay, now, okay, the bishop is on the wrong side. The bishop has to be on this side. King has to be on this side here. Force the king. If you're listening, guys, if you're playing right now, try to force this king, black king, to go in this corner. Same color of that of the bishop. Okay, try this, try this. Try forcing this king to go in this corner. Okay, let's come back. Surya. Okay, Surya, you are not played the move. Okay, I'll just go back to tournament. Let's hope next tournament I'm able to demo it. Somebody plays the move against me. Okay, this is drawn, drawn. Okay, I think these players have not moved at all. Okay, this is going on. Let's check the games which are going on right now, which have a probability of a check and mate. Okay, I think most. Okay, now this game, yes, this game the king has reached. Very good, very good. Rakshan is playing. Rakshan is playing with black pieces here, and Daruna is playing with white pieces. So Daruna has rightly cornered the king now. So the king has to come here. Okay, make yeah, perfect, very good. This is a way you can checkmate. This is another way you can checkmate. You can control these two squares with the knight, and then the bishop comes over here and delivers a check and mate. Guys, just remember this pattern. Okay, this is one of the patterns that in which you can end up and win the game. Okay, Aniket says he has win the game. Very good, Aniket. Let's come back and check what happened in Aniket's game. Aniket has won the round. Okay, let's check Aniket's game. Okay, Aniket, I think your Vishal did not make a move. Okay, that's fine, guys. Guys, with black pieces, try to defend, guys. Try to. Okay, there's a stalemate here. Okay, so Paul Morphy, I think you need to practice more. I'll help you out in the next game if I get white. I'll definitely show it how to do it. Anish, very good, Anish. You have to keep the king in the dark corner. Never let your king go in the light square corner if white has a light square bishop. This is a very good way to draw yourself. This is what I said, guys. You are going to get a stalemate. You can stalemate the king. This black can stalemate itself if it stays in the dark corner, opposite corner of this bishop color. Okay, let's come back. One ongoing game. Yeah, I think the king is let out now. Now it's going to take a lot of time for white to get the king back somewhere. Okay, so Omefere is from Turkey. Fantastic. So Neil is here. Neil says, sorry, I cannot play. What happened, Neil? Why can't you play? It's just going to take not more than 15 minutes to finish the tournament. 15 or 16 minutes. No, around 20 minutes, guys. Yeah. So, yes, it's difficult to get this king now. I mean, there is a process to get the king. For that, we will keep another tournament. But for this, it's not easy for White now to push it back. Kevin is here. Hello, Kevin. Good to see you. Am I late? No, Kevin. You can still join the tournament and still you can play the games. Just visit this link, guys. Visit this link, Bishop and Knight. I'm sharing the link again. Okay, Neil says I want to eat. Okay, Neil, that's fine. You need some energy as well to play. Okay, join here, guys. Those who are late, join here. I've sent the link in the description. No, it's in the description box as well. I've sent the link in the chat as well, guys. Yes, Omefere doesn't know. Yes, that's true. Omerefe. Omerefe. You can say Omerefe. Omerefe doesn't know. Yes, Omerefe. I think I should have not kept the increment there, so that the games would have finished quickly. I hope this is. I'm very unlucky because I am playing black. That's fine. I mean, Sampath, this is not about winning. This is more about practicing and getting the right result. I hope these guys go for a draw. I don't want this game to go on for around like 10 minutes more. Okay. Neil says one morning stream, please. Yes, we'll do for morning stream. Yes, Neil, I'm going to play with everyone after this tournament. I'm going to play with everyone. Okay, let me just try to check if I can disable the. No, I cannot disable the time format now. Okay, draw. Fantastic. Let's go back. So, Amifare, if I'm lucky, if I get white, I can demo how to win this game. If not, I have to wait for the third round where I can demo actually. Yes, Aniket says, but there is 50 moves option also. Yes, yes, that's correct. Samprit is here. I'm playing with black pieces. Okay, I have to stay in the dark corner, guys. As far as possible, stay in the dark corner. Okay. Yes, Omer FA, you can watch my next game to learn if you really want to learn. Now, Samprit, what you can do is you have to make a waiting move here. Samprit, you can come back to the stream. You have to make a waiting move with the bishop, and once the king goes here, then the bishop goes here, trying to stop the king from coming back here. So I'm going to stay here, guys. If you are playing with if you're playing with the defending side, I'm going to stay here, guys. Going to stay in this corner. If I go here, then I will lose. I have to stay here, guys, always. And the corner has more probability of you getting stalemated. Yes, that's the problem, guys. Okay, and that's a stalemate. Let's go back. Let's see. I think one of the players who has won last time, Just Chess and Okay, that is done. Let's check the games that are going on right now. Bonrook is playing. Bonrook is playing with whom? Daruna. Okay, let's Bono. Okay, who has won? He has won on time. This is a checkmate. So let's check his game, Daruna's game. I think Daruna is playing with the black pieces now. Yeah, Unifix Productions. Okay, it's a draw. Let's go to the next page. Let's check who is playing. Aaron. Okay, we got a buy. Vishal POP. Okay, I think most of you guys don't know how to get the king in the corner. Most of you, I think, don't know. Very few knows this technique. I think yes. Sarthak Minde. I think this game is interesting. So Sarthak Minde is playing the right technique, I feel, guys. Now the knight has to come here. Knight goes to e2. Perfect. Sarthak is playing perfectly, guys. The knight has to follow a W pattern. What is the meaning of W pattern? The knight starts from C 2 square. It has to go to d4, e2, f4, and then it can go to g2 or from it can go to g6. But here you can see a W pattern, right? This W you have to remember always. If you know what is the meaning of W, you will definitely be able to get this checkmate done. Okay, so W is very important, guys. I think Aniket says, I know. Yes, Aniket, very good. There has to be there had to be a check here. There had to be a check here so that the king is forced to go on E1. So everyone remember, guys, this is the way the knight has to move in the W pattern. Now I think it's difficult for containing the black king. There is a way to win, but it's not easy now. Prem Sai is there. Hello, Prem Sai. Good to see you. Yes, Neil, tomorrow we'll try to do one more stream. Not right now. Let's see if now I think yeah, black has to Sarthak has to take the king here now. King moves here, bishop blocks this. Yes, perfect. Very good, Sarthak. Now the bishop has to come here next move and block this square so that the king is forced to go here. And once the king goes here, you have to continue with your W pattern. This knight has to complete the W. Okay, this W is very important. Or you can say M, either ways. Okay, I've started getting the Atul is here. Hello, Atul. Good to see you. Atul, are you playing the tournament? Do join the tournament, guys. I'm sending the link in the comments again. Okay, Atul says I will. I'm Atul Madathil. Okay, Atul. Yeah, thanks for sending your ID. We'll try to play with you after this tournament is done. Now, it's very important that Sarthak plays this move, controls this D1 square. So that the king comes here and you go knight to C, knight to F4. Okay, I want at least one game where I can demo, guys. I'm just waiting for one opportunity where when I can get a game and I can demo the right technique. If I don't get a game, I'll definitely go to the position and I'll show you the right technique, guys. Yes. Gigi just says आज late हो गया sir हो गया class थी. Okay, no problem, Gigi. We have just started. We just started. It's not been long time. You are on time right now. Now night check here. Okay, very good, Atul. Very good. Keep trying. Keep trying. Okay, Prem Sai says I've joined the tournament. Yes, Prem Sai, thank you very much for joining the tournament. And the king goes to f3 here. King goes to g1. King goes to g3. And king comes back to f1. There is bishop d3 check. Okay, I've already started getting a lot of challenges. So all the players who are trying to challenge me 3 plus 0, but I'm going to accept after the tournament, guys, not right now, okay? I'll just close this. Yeah, let this position be there. Okay, Sarthak has just 26 seconds. Can he checkmate? Let's see, guys. Can Sarthak checkmate? The king goes here, and now the king goes in. The knight has to go here now. King goes here. There is a check here on h3. The king goes to h1, and there is a bishop e4 mate then. Yes. Ramesh Patel is here. Hello, Ramesh. Good to see you. Good to see you. Okay. Black resigned. Okay. Next move is, guys, knight check here. The king has to go in, and then we have bishop e4 check and mate. Okay, this is what is going to happen in the position. Let's go to the tournament. One ongoing game. Vidhan and Swarake both are trying right now. I hope one of them is at least able to mate. Okay, Vidhan is playing with white places. Very good, Swara. Swara, you are playing perfectly. You have to keep the king here. Okay, you have to keep the king here. Don't let the king go out. Okay, perfect, guys. Let's see if I can get a game now. Yes, my username in Leeches is Supernovatication. Yes, we have played before Supernovatication. Premsa, you are a very good player. I know that. Yes, very good. Okay, let's try to play. Bone Rook has won both the games. I think one of them he has won on the time. Okay, I am playing with the white pieces. Finally, I got the white pieces. Bone Rook, please don't resign. Okay, now first move, guys, you have to play the bishop here. The king has to move here. Okay. Okay, sorry, I have to give for the check first. I have to go for the check first. Sorry, guys, I have to go for the check. Anyways, both the moves are fine. Now the king moves here, and then I can go for this knight to c2 check. Okay, please play the game. Yeah, knight c2. Now the king has to move here on c1. Now I'm going to take the demo the technique, guys. Okay. Now the king is not able to go here. All the dark squares have to be controlled by the knight there. Okay, now let's try to control this square so that the king is not able to come to this corner and king is forced to go over here. Now, whenever the king leaves this, we just try to go mm, here first. Yes. Now the king has two options. King can come here or here. This is a difficult one. Once the king goes here, we have to go king d3. Now the king tries to escape here, but we will just go knight e2 and block all these squares from where the king cannot escape anymore. And now the bishop goes here and tries to block these squares so that the king can never escape. Okay, so king has to come back now here. Okay, this is a very important technique, guys, where you should not let the king go out. And now always control the square where the king was trying to escape from. This is controlled, this is controlled. Now the king has to go here, here somewhere. Once the king goes to the last rank, we'll try to get the king in the right position then. Also, the bishop has to go back now and control these squares so that king is not able to escape from this. Okay, let's go here now. Finally, the king has to go here somewhere and the bishop will be rerouted then over here. Let's see what does black play now. King moves. Okay, we'll try to squeeze in a bit. Okay, perfect. Now we have got. Oh, sorry, guys. Okay, guys, I have stalemated. I'm really sorry. Okay, I'll just go here. I'll just go. I'll show the technique. Okay. So after the king goes here, what you need to do is you need to just get the bishop out now. The king moves probably here. The knight goes here. The king goes here. And now we can go over here. Just control this square, not allowing the king to escape. The king goes up. We have to move the bishop here. The king moves here. We can go here now. And once finally the king goes here, it's going to be check and mate very soon. Right now, what we need to do is we need to get the bishop in the right position. The bishop moves here, king moves here, bishop moves here, the king moves here. Now it's a check and mate. We get the check and mate here. Okay, guys, I'll jumbo this again if I get another round. I just was in hurry and speaking much, and I went into a stalemate. But this is how you can win the game, guys, from this position. Okay, don't go and stalemate in this way. I was just stalemated, but don't do that. You can just go bishop e6 here and try to read out the bishop here and try to lock the king and win the game. Okay. Yep. And I get one game. Okay, that's fantastic. Let's go back to the bishop and knight mate. Okay. Yes. Okay, guys, just I'm going to time out this Aaron and Mafere. Okay. Yes. Okay. Yes, stalemate. Yeah, but I've shown the method how to win that. Yes, guys, let's go back and let's try to win. Let's try to check the next game now. Who is playing? Supernomatic Asian is here. Hello, Supernomatic. Hello, Atul. And Unifix has won this one. Let's check the ongoing games. Yeah, I'll just show the technique how we got the king there trapped. I'll just go back to my game, this one, which I accidentally stalemated, but yes. Okay, first is you have to try to get this king to this corner. How to do that? King here. I'll just try to open this in analysis mode. Okay, so sir, please speak in Hindi. Okay, Pankaj, you are saying okay. So Pankaj, this is more about a technique, how to get this king to this corner. So also, why I'm speaking in English is because we have a global audience. We have audience from Europe, we have audience from US and Canada, so I have to speak in English. But if you have any specific question, Pankaj, please let me know. मैं आपको हिंदी में उसका जवाब दूंगा अगर आपका कोई सवाल हो हिंदी में तो. Okay, so first of all, we have to try and get this king here in the corner of the board. So I'll just go here. I'll just show the technique, guys. Okay, first is move the bishop here. Okay, sorry. We can just go first. Check here. The king moves here. Make a waiting move. I just promote this variation. Delete this. Okay. Check. King moves. Bishop waiting move. King moves here. We get the bishop here. Try to control this square so that the king is not able to reach the corner. King goes here. And now, whenever the king leaves this three squares, one, two, three, it goes here. You have to go knight here. Once you move the knight, then black has two options. Black can go here or here. Whenever the king goes here, remember guys, you have to complete the W pattern for the knight. So you have to complete the W here. You have to give a check. King can't go here. King has to step on this square. Steps here. King steps here now. Now again, king can't step here. The only move is king e1. King e1, we go over here. Keep all the three pieces in the same line. The king comes over here. We give a check so that the king is not able to escape from here. The king moves here. We make a waiting move. King moves. As soon as the king leaves these three squares, we go. Try to complete the knight's W pattern with this move. Now again, we'll see the simpler option of king coming back here. We go knight check, king f1, king f3, and now king can't come here. The king only square the king has, it's over here. The king can go here, and then we can go. Okay, I think what's happened. Why I'm not able to move any further. Okay, I think it's just yeah. King g3, yes. King g3, and then black king moves here. We can go for the check. The king moves back again to g1, and now we can make a waiting move here so that the king is forced to h1. Now the king goes to h1. Now we can just try to get the knight in the right squares. We can go here. The king moves here. We can give a check now. King moves here, and there is a check and mate. So this is the way, guys, where you can checkmate when the king goes for the easier option. Let me show what is the easier option there. Just let me delete this. What about the tournament, guys? Is it done? Okay, I got a game. How to play with black pieces. After this is done, guys, I'll give a quick demo of how to win the game. Let me keep your king in the corner. If you're defending, keep your king in the corner. Okay, Rakshit is here. Hello, Rakshit. Good to see you. That is the right move. Very good. Chessbot. Now the knight has to come here so that the king is not able to escape from this square. Okay, this is not the right move. I'll just get the king here. King can escape from here now. Again here, you are repeating, the knight has to go here. Yes, perfect, very good. Now the king here, which is the easier option. The knight can now go here and deliver a check. Yes, very good. Now for W for this knight is this way. This, and this. Okay, now king goes here. Let's go over here. This time we'll try to escape from here, guys. Okay, and let's see if chessboard can handle that escape. We're trying to go here and here then. If we go here, it's just check, and then the king has to be moved back. Now we'll try to escape from here. Now it's again a tricky position. White has to be careful here. Yes. Now this. So check first. Maybe. No, I think the bishop should come over here now. This move so that the king is locked. King has to move in these two squares, and then white can go here and give a check. Not here on f3. Yes, this is also a right move. Bishop can come here and try to prevent king from escaping now. This move is also there. Bishop here. Okay. King has to be here somehow. Okay, very good. Now knight h3 check. Perfect. Knight f8 check. Knight f8 check was game over. Knight f8 check. King moves to h1, and there was this bishop check and mate. Okay, let's try to move the king. Okay, on here, king here again. Perfect. And now this is check and mate. Very good chessbot. Perfect. Very good. Okay. Yes. Yes, guys, you only have 50 moves to checkmate your opponent. So you have to be precise here. You have to be perfect. Okay, there is one more round after this, I think. Or this is the no, this is the fourth round. This is the fourth and the last round. So in this study, okay, in this study, let me come back to study now. So in this study, we have shown how to win if black goes for a weaker option. Okay, black goes here, and whenever we go here, knight moves here, the king comes back. This is easy option for white to play. Now the difficult option is what if the king tries to escape from e1? This is a variation. Okay, you have to be careful about this. Whenever the king tries to escape, just try to get your king closer. King moves here. Now the squares from which the king can escape is the dark squares here first. So we cover them with the knight. We cover these two squares with the knight. Now the king will try to come over here and try to escape from here somewhere. So if the king comes here, now this is a escape square, so we block the escape square with the bishop. King is not able to escape now. Okay, so the king has to come back somewhere on f2, right? Then we can block these squares so that king has nowhere to escape. These squares are blocked. Now the king can't go here, can't go here anywhere. King has to step back on the last rank somewhere. So suppose king goes to f1. Now we get the king in the position. King goes to e1 trying to escape from here. Now we get bishop back in the position so that this is blocked. King goes here. Whenever king leaves these three squares, just go knight here. And now king tries to run away. We try to cover up with the king. And now king tries to run away again. Over here this is fine, nothing is happening over there. We can just go here now, and king moves here, king moves here, and we have to check on this dark square. So this knight has to be somewhere on g4 or h3 to check on this h2 square. So let's try to get the knight on this g5 square. Before that we need to block this h3 square so that the king is not able to escape from h3. So what do we do is we just go here. King moves up, we try to get the bishop here. Now this square is blocked. King cannot escape, and now we just have to reroute the knight so that it can check this square on h2. So how to reroute the knight? We want to get this knight on the g4 square, so we go knight. So king moves here, we go knight h5, knight h5, yes, king h2. Now we go knight f6. Idea is to come back and check this square. So king moves here. Now we should not play this move first. We should go for this check first. King moves here and knight is check and mate. This is how you can win if king goes for the king e1 option. Okay, I'm creating this study. I'm just keeping it public study. Okay, so that everyone can check this study. Okay, hold on, guys. Knight and bishop mate. I'm keeping this link as public. Everyone can check this and practice this. I'm just keeping it over here. I'm sending this link over here as well, and I'm keeping it in the description box as well. Okay, so guys, you can check this link and you can study from there on. Yes, Aniket has won 3 points. Okay, Aniket, very good, Aniket. So you were able to checkmate in all the games, whichever were games you got white, and you were able to defend from black pieces. Sarthak, sorry, Anish also played perfect. Very good, Anish. Unifix perfect. Two checkmates, I think. You got two checkmates. No, this one was timed out. This one was timed out. This one was a draw. Okay, so Unifix, I think you need to work upon this. And Bondruk, were you check? No, I think you were not able to checkmate. No. No, guys. So you have to check this stream, guys. I'll just, I think I'll take a clipping out of this stream as well so that you can check how to checkmate with a bishop and a knight. And I've kept the study as well, guys. This study is public study. You can join here. You can check the moves, how to checkmate, and you can follow my video as well. Okay, guys. I think this is a perfect tutorial how to checkmate with the bishop and knight. Okay, guys. So now, any questions on bishop and knight checkmate, guys? Just let me know in the comment section, and we'll start playing the games now. Sampreet has challenged us first. Let's try to play with Sampreet. Kian, if you are challenging, you have to challenge me either Blitz or Bullet game. So try to challenge me 3 plus 2 or 2 plus 1. That should be fine. Yes, very good, Aniket. Very good. That is fantastic. So which opening do we play, guys? So let's play E6 today, guys. I don't play French much, but let's try to play French defense, guys. Okay, today is French defense day, guys. We are going to play E6 against D4 against E4, both the moves. Kevin says, please do some tournaments. Okay, what do you mean exactly, Kevin? Can you just help us? And thanks all for joining the tournament, guys. You have been phenomenal. All the viewers and all the players out there who are supporting us and playing perfect chess whenever required. Thank you very much. Sarthak, thank you very much. Play Hippo. Okay. Hippopotamus defense. Okay, I have to find that. But today I think we have declared as French defense day. We're going to play e6 against e4, and when white plays d4, we are again going to play e6 there, which we can convert into Nimzo Indian or we can convert into any other defense that we want. Okay, let's go knight g6 now. If I'm white, then play hippopotamus. Okay, I'll try to do that, guys. Okay, let's go bishop e6, pawn takes. Oh, that's a nice move. Can I go bishop g5 first? Let's go bishop g5 first. There's f3 move. We can go bishop f3, queen f3, and then we can capture the bishop. But I think that would definitely give better position for white if we capture this pawn. Okay, let's go back, guys. Let's go back. Let's not exchange. I'm going to go queen b6 next, trying to attack more on the d4 and the b2 pawns. These are very good setups, guys. We have to learn how we can play in these setups. If we go queen b2, rook b1, queen a2, we have knight e4 there. B2 is hanging, b7 is hanging, right? Let's go c5. Okay, let's check the chat, guys. Meanwhile, what is chat trying to say? Okay, hippopotamus. Okay, we'll try to play hippopotamus. Okay, I think I made a move. What's happening there? Okay, bishop f5. Let's go for pawn takes first. If pawn takes, we have okay, rook e6. If we go b2, then we are losing the pawn, right? Let's go rook c8 first. e6 is hanging. b2 is hanging. We have rook c2, rook f2 check. So five challenges. Yes, everyone, guys, please hold on. I'm definitely going to play with all of you. Rook c2. Let's go for the free pawn now. Okay, white resigned. Thank you, Samprit, for the game. Let's try to play with now just chess. Okay, just chess. Okay, from white side, hippopotamus. Okay, okay, guys, let's try to play hippopotamus. Okay, if I'm not wrong, guys, this is hippopotamus, right? Which we tried to play yesterday as well. Just correct me, guys. All the chats. Okay. Ramesh Patel is here. Ramesh says, sir, one game, play with me. Yes, Ramesh Patel, you can challenge me, definitely. I'll try to help you out. I'll try to play with you guys. If you challenge me, let's go F4. The Ronit is here. Hello, Ronit, good to see you. And how often do FIDE rated tournaments happen in Thane and Bombay? Yeah, at least I think once in 3 to 4 months should be the probability of FIDE tournaments in Mumbai. That's what I know. Nikhil says, please play Vienna. Okay, from white, we'll try to play Vienna as well in the next game. Let's see how the Vienna goes. Vienna, yeah. I think Vienna is e4, e5, knight c3, and then we go f4 probably. Yes, yes. Thanks, Sarthak, for confirming the hippopotamus defense. That is how we are going to play that. So today, guys, from white side, we are going to play Vienna opening, and we are going to play the hippopotamus defense. From white side, from black, we are going to play e6 no matter what white plays. No matter what white plays, we are going to play pawn to e6. Okay, that is today's. Okay, now there's g5, right? What if g5 now? Okay, can we go for pawn takes? Pawn takes, knight takes. Okay, let's go for pawn takes here. Bishop takes. Okay. We can go bishop takes first, or we can go knight takes first. Now knight takes, and then we can go knight f5, right? Yeah, this is good for us because just Yusra captured back with the bishop here, not with the knight. Okay, so let's go knight takes, and now knight is, I think, a very superb piece. Knight h6 is the next threat. Knight takes, pawn takes, and there is rook takes f6. Right, a lot of good moves there, guys. Dr. Gamer is here. Hello, Dr. Gamer. Good to see you after many days. Good to see you live on the stream. So all those who have just joined, today we are going to play e6 against white's any move if we are playing with black pieces. And now e3 is hanging. So let's go queen d2. Slowly we'll try to go c3 as well, trying to create some mating threats. Also we can go rook to f2, rook f1, trying to double up the rooks. Yeah, so e4, e4, e5, d4, e takes d4, queen d4. So d4, Danish Gambit with queen d4. So can you say my team's name? Pichu Chess Team. Yes, Atul. Atul, yes, I think Pichu Chess Team. Yes, Atul, that's your team. That's very nice. Good to see that you have your own team. Atul, can you just let the viewers know what special do you have in the team? What do you arrange tournaments daily, or why people should join your team? Can you just tell everyone here? And also you can share the link, message the link to me, Atul. Okay, Atul, just let's message me on the leeches. I'll try to share the link as well. But when you're creating a team, guys, you have to create something new, not something that is already there. You have to always create something new where people can enjoy chess, they can learn something new. You can call some good players to play in your tournaments, and it will be really good for all the chess players there. So if you're creating your team, always be innovative. Try to create something new. Okay, I think I still have the knight at 6. Why I'm not playing knight at 6 move? Let's go knight at 6, guys. G h6, I have bishop f3, bishop f6, knight f6, rook f6, and then I'll go rook f1 here. Yeah, seems good. Yeah, bishop f6. Yes, yes. Thank you very much, Sanjay. Let's go rook f1. e3 is now hanging. Queen e3, rook e3, and I have rook takes f7. Perfect. I have rook takes b7 now, rook takes b7, and then I can go bishop takes d5. Okay. So let's go rook d7 now. Threat is to go rook f8 and check and mate. If the king moves back, then again I have this. Yeah, I think that's mate. Yes, thank you just for the game. Let's try to accept the next challenge now. Let's try to play with Sarthak here. Okay, Sarthak. Okay, Kian is here. Kian 3/4 plus 1. Okay, this is a strange one. I'm not sure if we can play that. Okay. Yes, Kian, can you make your move, please? Let's go. We are going to play e6 today, right? Today is a e6 day, guys. So we are going to play e6 no matter what white plays. e4, e6. Let's go d4, d5. E takes if pawn captures. We are going to capture back. I can pre-move this. You can also send me a bullet challenge, guys. Plus, but please add some increment in the time if you are sending me a bullet challenge. Please add some increment, at least 1 second there, so that I can speak and I can look at the game. I can look at the chat. Now knight d7 next move, trying to attack on e5. We can go c5 as well. After knight d7, we can go knight d7 next maybe. Yeah, let's go knight d7 next. Trying to attack here on e5. Pawn g6. Now I think we are getting a free pawn there. Let's go for the free pawn. Let's go for the bishop now. I think this is winning easily now. Now we can go knight e5. Okay, knight e5 is blocked now. So let's go bishop h3 first. Okay, thank you, Kian, for the game. Let's try to play next with okay, Aniket. I think let's play with you. It's 3+2. Okay, so from white we are going to play Vienna, and from black, okay, hippopotamus and Vienna. So last game we played via hippopotamus from white side. Now let's try to play Vienna. I think e4, e5, knight c3, and then f4. That is Vienna, if I'm not wrong. Can you guys confirm? Let me quickly check what is Vienna. I think that is the Vienna, what I remember from my memory. Vienna game. Yes, that's correct, guys. My memory is perfect. That is how we play. Okay, let's go knight c3 here. Let's try to play like Vienna against the Sicilian, which is called as a Grand Prix attack. The Grand Prix attack is when you go knight c3. All the viewers who want to prepare, who play e4 and want to play against Sicilian defense, this is what we can try. This is what you can try. This is like a Vienna game where we go knight c3, and when we go knight f3 now, we go bishop c4. Bishop c4 is quite strong here because this bishop g4 now we can just simply go knight d4. Queen can come back, and yeah, let's try to get rid of this light squared bishop. Knight to d4 now. Okay, knight d4 was not played. That is strange. Knight d4 is a common move there. Let's go pawn push, and now I think we can go for pawn takes pawn, pawn takes pawn. But it is knight takes pawn, and then okay, we have to play a4 here to get the bishop back somewhere safe. This is fine. We can just go f2 and support this. We can also go here f5 and trying to go g4, g5. That is also one of the plans here. But this black's plan of going this is not, I think, is not perfect because leaves a lot of that leaves black with few options to open up the position. Now we do have knight d5 move. Let's go knight d5. We don't want to capture this bishop at all because this bishop is right now a dead piece. We are going to go f5 as well, f5, f6 if required. This bishop is perfect now on this diagonal. No one can disturb this bishop. Oh, okay. That's a good move. I did not anticipate this. We have to stay somewhere to support the c2 pawn. Okay, and the queen is now hanging. This is really a nice move, Aniket. Very nice move, bishop h4. Suppose we go queen d2. What's next? Then there is knight f4, right? Yeah. Okay, let's go queen d2. Let's see how we fare after knight f4. Knight f4 we can just capture, I think. Yeah. Capture, capture, and then pawn c3 first. But bishop h4 is really a nice move there. I cannot go g3 because of just bishop takes g3 or knight takes g3, guys. Okay, let's go knight f4 and c3 first, so that the knight has to go away, and then we'll go for the pawn on f4. There is no knight b3. It's well guarded by the bishop. Yeah. Now let's. Oh, we cannot go knight f4 right now. Queen f4 right now. So we'll try to get the queen out of the equation. Let's go here and then try to go bishop f4. Okay, still I think this bishop is quite strong here. Okay, let's see. Let's have some water, please. Okay. Meanwhile, guys, please feel free to ask questions in the comment box. I'll be happy to answer your questions. Okay, we have a tournament at Sundays and Saturdays. Okay, Atul is here, guys. Atul is having his team. His team's name is Pichu Chess Team, and he is organizing tournaments every weekend, Saturday, Sunday. So you can try to join his team if you are really interested in going for good teams. And so, Atul, do you invite any good players that our players can practice against? Now the threat is bishop e6, f e6, queen e6 is there, or we can go for bishop f4. No, we can't go for bishop f4 right now. Queen e6 and then bishop f4, right? King moves, bishop f4. No, not even then. No, not yet. Okay, queen f6. So Aniket is really holding the fort very well, not allowing us to attack anywhere. Let's go bishop d2. Now the idea is to go rook f3 and get the other rook in the game. Aniket is really playing well here, guys. He's really defending well his castle and not allowing us to attack at all. Good game, Aniket. Good game so far. Okay, bishop f6. Okay, guys, whenever you're suggesting any move, please try to give away the move name as well. It really helps me to get to the game quickly, get to the position quickly, not the game. If you get the queen back, there is knight g5. Let's go queen f5 here. Let's go queen f5, guys. Let's see what happens. Queen takes, pawn takes, and then knight has to move, and then we can try to get the f4 pawn. I have to struggle to get my pawn back. Neil is here. Hello, Neil. Good to see you. Neil says, please accept my challenge. Yes, Neil will try to accept the challenge, please. Hold on. Aniket is really playing well. I'm hoping that he gets in time pressure and makes a mistake there. Let's see. Now I think we can go for this. Create a triple pawns first. These are the triple pawns, right? And let's try to exchange the bishop first here. Let's try to exchange the bishop. Okay, now the pawn is weak. We can go for this. Okay, a knight moves. Let's go for the free pawn on f4 first and get the f6 next. Okay, I'll just check who all are there, guys. Just let me know your IDs in the comments who are waiting from long. I'll try to accept your challenge. Okay, if you go for bishop e6, there is rook e6, rook e6, rook f8, king f8, and I'm pawn up, right? I'm pawn up there in this game. Okay, let's try to go for the exchange. Let's try to play king and pawn endings. Rook takes, rook takes. Let's try to go for the end game now. Let's see what happens. Okay, now we need to make sure that we get an entry here. So let's try to use the tempos that we have. Let's try to use all the tempos that we have right now. Okay, we can try to sneak in now, and king sneaks in. We can go for the g4 move now. And now king takes. Now what we'll do is we'll try to push the pawn so that the king has to stay here, and we can go and get these pawns now. h4, king moves here, h5, king moves back, and now we get the entry here and go in this way. This is winning now. Okay. So not a GM has commented first. Let's go for not a GM. Not a GM, can you just please send 3 plus 0, not 5 plus 0, 3 plus 0 or 2 plus 1, guys. 3 plus 0 or 2 plus 1, guys. Okay, Ray Chess is here. Ray Chess has commented. Okay, let's play with Ray Chess. Thank you, Aniket, for the game. You played very well, Aniket. Ray Chess, can you make your move, please? Okay, let's go pawn. Okay, we are going to play pawn e6 today. Yes, guys. Let's go pawn b6. This is like an advanced variation of Sicilian of the French defense. Pre-move, 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 Raches, pre-move. Don't pre-move, Raches. Guys, please don't pre-move, right? If you pre-move, you're going to lose a piece. Okay, I'm accepting the takes back. Okay, Raches, let's play fair. Okay, no more, guys. Please don't blunder in this way, guys. Don't pre-move, guys. Please, please don't pre-move and don't lose the pieces. Okay, not a GM. Yes, not a GM, Kevin. I got your ID. I hope you have corrected your challenge 3 plus 0 or 2 plus 1, please. Okay, Riches, can you make your move, please, Riches? I'm waiting for you. Okay, castles. Let's go knight f7, knight e7. Castles now. And this, okay, let's go queens. Oh, if we queen c7, let's try to attack e5. Now we have to open up this diagonal quickly now. Let's go rook d8 first. Knight b5. Let's go rook c8. I think a7 is hanging. I missed a7. Let's try to get the rook in the game now. There's rook a4. Okay, let's try to go pawn d4, pawn d3. Queen. Okay, now we are getting a free knight there. Let's go for the free knight. Yes. Let's check the chat. No takebacks are allowed. Okay, Ramesh. Okay, it's a rule of chess. Yeah, no takebacks. Yes, but yeah, guys, this is where you are learning, right? So I'm okay sometimes to give you a take back so that you can learn something from your mistakes and you don't repeat them, right? So yes, that's the reason why I'm giving take backs, nothing else. Let's try to go for mate now. Pawn f3. Okay, it's a mate. Thank you, Rachel, for the game. Let's try to accept not a GM. Not a GM. 3 plus 0. 3 plus 0. Please cancel and send a 3 plus 0, not a GM. 3 plus 0 or 2 plus 1. Okay, who is next? I think Jai. We have not played with you. Let's try to play with Jai now. Okay, Jai, let's try to play a game. Let's go e4, Vienna game. Let's see if Jai plays e5. We'll go for Vienna game. c5, let's go for Grand Prix attack. Okay, it's half minute plus 1 second. Oh, that's a super hyper bullet. Okay, pawn takes, and let's go bishop b5 now. Kevin Chess, please correct the challenge. Please send 3 plus 0 or 2 plus 1. Okay. Neil, what is the meaning of go, sir? I'm not able to find next. Okay. Put your IDs, guys. Put your IDs in the chat. Who is waiting from long time? Please put your IDs. Atul says, sir, please give me a chance to play with you. Atul, okay, Atul. I think next who has commented is not a GM, right? Not a GM is waiting from long. Oh, I'm losing on time. Okay, I have to play fast. I have to play fast. Not a GM. We are going to play with you next. Bishop is pinned. Okay. Oh, the B2 pawn is hanging. Okay, very nice game going on, guys. Oh, I think now I'm winning. This is winning for me. Sorry, guys, I'm not speaking as I'm trying to play faster. Okay, thank you very much, Jay, for the game. Okay, who has commented not a GM? Okay, not a GM. Let's try to play with you. ओके पंकज से सर जी मैं भी आपके साथ खेलना चाहती हूँ यस पंकज जी आप ज़रूर मुझे चैलेंज कर सकते हो अगर आपको नहीं पता चैलेंज कैसा करना है तो आप कमेंट्स में देखिए मैंने एक वीडियो बनाया है कि आप चैलेंज कैसे करना है आपको ओके तो एक उस वीडियो की लिंक डिस्क्रिप्शन बॉक्स में दी हुई है यू कैन जस्ट गो टू डिस्क्रिप्शन एंड पंकज जी आप चेक कीजिए कि चैलेंज कैसे करते हैं ओके एंड यू कैन सेंड मी अ चैलेंज पंकज आई एम वेटिंग फॉर योर चैलेंजेस गाइस ओके जेजी चेस से सर मैं मेरे को एक चीज़ पूछनी थी अगर मैं और किसी को ओके जस्ट अ मिनट मैच आप भेज सकते हो तो दोनों प्लेयर्सों को ऐसा होता है क्या ओके आई नीड टू रीड दैट अगेन जेजी चेस ओके इट्स अ बिग सेंटेंस जस्ट गिव मी सम टाइम so I got myself into not so good position. We have to go a6 b5 b4 something on the queen side c6 maybe okay oh there is bishop h7 blunder would be this move now because of rook e8 okay. Yes, YT Gaming Agent is here. Hello, YT Gaming Agent. Hope you're doing fine. Good to see you, YT Gaming Agent. Okay. JG Chess ने कुछ पूछा है. Let's try to figure out what JG Chess is trying to say us. Tell us rather. Bishop d5, Queen f6 check. Free pawn है यहाँ पे. Okay, now this is a tricky position. Queen check first. Yes, guys, those who are waiting from long, please comment in the comment section. I'll try to get your IDs quickly. Aniket, I'm going to play with other players first who are waiting from long, and then I'll come back and try to play with you. Now I think yeah, rook takes, and now let's go for check once, and let's go for the free pawn. Okay, go for check again, and go for check again, and then play g6 here. Now there is no mate threat over here on h7. Okay, Lesant is here. Hello, Lesant. Good to see you. Lesant is a very good streamer, guys. Do check his channel, Lesant's channel. Okay, let's go here. Yeah, intermediate player. Okay. Okay, I think Lesan, you just came from playing. Okay, Lesan, that's thanks for joining in. The Shankadeep is here. Hello, Shankadeep. Good to see you. Let's go Queen E3. Let's try to exchange the queens now. Ramesh Patel, I'm also just get send your IDs, guys. Send your IDs. Okay, this is a blender. I think we are winning after this easily. Okay, who's next? Who's next? Let's see who's next. Who have commented? Atul has commented. Atul, we are going to play with you next. Atul Madatil. Okay, Atul, let's try to play with you. E6. Let's play E6. I'm pre-moving E6, guys. No matter what white plays, I'm going to go for E6 move. C4. Let's go C5. This is Marok's Wind opening, which you might have known before. pawn takes, and then I'll go with knight f6 if pawn captures. This leaves white with a weak pawn on d3 there. So let's go for, should we capture? Let's go knight c6 first. I need to have some kind of uh, attack on this knight. Let's go here. Now let's capture with the pawn. This is not great actually, but yeah, okay, let's go for the rook now. Let's go for the exchange. Now c5 is hanging and g7 is hanging after queen. Oh, why is white not capturing the bishop? White has to capture the bishop, right? Never give away free piece in this way. Let's bring the bishop back to d4 now. If knight takes, we can go knight takes, and let's go knight f6 first. Okay, so from the chat, I think Atul, we are playing with you. And next, who has commented is intermediate player. Okay, intermediate player, I'll try to play with you next. Okay, let's go pawn push. There is knight g5 move. Okay, knight f6, let's go here. Queen f6. The bishop has to go back. Yes, fantastic. Now let's go for bishop d7 first. And we can castle on the queen side now. We have extra piece, so we can just look for exchanges. Maybe now h4, h5, h4 as well. Yes, guys. So do ask your comments, guys, in the comments, in the comment section. I'll be happy to answer your questions. And stay tuned, guys. I'm going to play with all of you. Don't leave. I'm there with for at least now 1 more hour to play games with you. Now bishop c6 has to be played soon. Now yeah, rook e1, trying to go bishop e5 now, right? So bishop e5 is a dangerous move for me. How can I save myself from bishop e5? Pawn e5, knight c6 seems to be the only move there. Let's go knight c6. And then try to play pawn e5 itself, and so that the bishop can come to f5. Okay, let's try to get the rook out of the way. So if bishop c6, bishop c6, there is no bishop e5 now. There is no hanging rook on h8. Hence I'm playing this rook to e8. Let's go bishop c6, now bishop e5. We'll go queen g6, attack the d3 pawn. Let's go queen g6. Only thing we have to take care of is queen d2 and queen a5, queen c7. This is the only thing we have to take care of now. Rest all things are pretty much managed. Nothing to worry about now. Just few formalities to complete the game. Intermediate player is next, guys. So intermediate player, be ready. Yeah, Shankadeep and Sanjay. Sanjay, also you also waiting, Sanjay. Right. So let's go rook takes now first. If queen a3, we have I think queen e4 move there. It's a brilliant move because if rook takes e4, we have a checkmate there. Yeah, queen a3. That was expected. There is no checkmate here. Let's go queen e4. Look at this move, guys, queen e4. If rook takes e4, then we have this check and it's a check and mate. And if rook moves, we have queen takes g2, check and mate, right? A beautiful move, queen e4 there. A very nice finish to this game. Okay, let's go for the check. And now rook takes e1 is made. Thank you, Atul, for the game. Let's try to play with intermediate player next. Okay, 3 plus 1. Intermediate player, let's start the game. I'm going to play e6 as a pre-move. French defense, d4, d5. Exchange variation of French defense. Let's go. I saw one of the games player playing f5 move. Let's try f5 here. I don't know how it works, but let's try. We'll try to get the e4 square now with this move order. Okay, let's go queen b6, bishop b4, bishop f5, bishop f5. Okay, d5 is hanging. Okay, let's go for the d4 pawn. If you go for d4 pawn, knight takes, queen takes, and then there is bishop e5. Looks okay. Looks okay to me. Manageable. Let's go knight d5, knight d4, not d5, sorry. Bishop c8, rook c8, bishop e5, and now I think we have let's go. This has to be precise now. This choice of the most. Let's try to spend more time here. What can we do over here? We have queen f2, but that's not worth right now. This rook is attacking f2, but we have to wait for the right moment to strike there. Let's just try to go away for now from all the troubles that we have. Next move d4. We do have this move as well. Next move, knight to e. Okay, pawn push, attacking this. d5, attacking the bishop. Okay, let's go bishop c5, keeping the pressure on f2 here. Knight d5, let's go for we have queen f2 and we have bishop f2. Let's go bishop f2 check first. And now if we go for the rook, there is knight f6 check. King has to move. What's next? Where would the knight go next? Right, so we would lose a knight, we would get a rook there. Pawn g3, we have queen e4 check, and then we can bail the bishop out. Should we go for the rook there, guys? What do you think? Bishop takes e1. Okay, bishop takes e1, knight takes f6. King moves. Looks okay to me. Let's try to go for the rook, guys. Let's try to go for the rook. What if bishop f6 now? What happens if bishop f6, guys? Bishop f6, then we have a beautiful move, king h1, king h8, bishop takes h4, and then we have rook f8 check and mate. Very nice, very nice, very nice combination there. Bishop f6 will just move the king away. A very nice option there. There's a mate on f1 now. Okay, so who has commented next? I think Shankadeep, you're next. I think Shankadeep, you commented just. Okay, let's go king h8 now, and let's go for this mate. Thank you very much, internet player, for the game. Okay, but I can see Shankadeep, Jai, and Boonruk. Okay, guys, please comment if you're waiting from long. I'll try to play with you. Shankadeep, you're offline. Can you just try to come online, please? Yes, you're online now. Let's try to play Vienna game. If Shankadeep plays Vienna, let's see. Knight c3, now f4. I don't know how to play this. We're just trying it because one of the players is the as requested. Knight takes d5. Yes, Ramesh, thank you very much for the suggestion. Always give the move numbers, guys. When you're suggesting any move, always try to provide the move numbers. Okay, I don't like this line. To go here somewhere. Let's see what happens now. Hello, chess for beginners. Good to see you, chess for beginners. Do I have bishop f7 there? Bishop f7, king f7, knight to g5. Yes, right. Let's go bishop f7, guys. Bishop f7 check. King f7, knight g5 check. King moves. Queen g4 check. Queen h5. Let's go this check. Okay, but if we go for this check, king takes, we have this pawn push. Okay, let's try, guys. Let's try. Let's try. King can't go to h6 because of knight f7. It's forced to capture now. King takes g5 is the only move. Let's go d4 check. Now king f6 and we'll go queen h5 then. Oh, okay. That's a nice move. Let's go g3, try to get this piece back. Pawn takes. Queen h4 check. Okay. King f1. We are quite close, I think, if we are able to get this pawn. I think now g6, yeah, g5. En passant, perfect, very good. So now let's try to get. Now this is a very difficult position to play with, guys. Let's see how we can continue here. Hmm. Aryan is asking. Okay, Aryan. Let me just come back. Let me think here what to play. Should we go for g7 or pawn takes? Let's go for pawn takes, guys. So what are we here? We are just pawn up, right? So not much of a promising position right now. It's not happening right now. Okay, let's take some risk, guys. But queen would be exchanged, bishop moves, and then yeah, let's go bishop d2 first. Yes, Ramesh says please bring your second. Yes, Ramesh, I'm trying to do that, but it's not going to be easy right now. Let's go check first now. I think this is winning now. This is a blunder. Yeah, now we're getting the queen, and I think that was the only blunder that Black did in the game. Okay, rook takes. Let's try to make some moves here. Check. Okay, it's 3 plus 0. I have to play fast now. I have to play faster. Let's go for the free pawn. Bishop takes check. King moves to e2. Bishop moves back. Let's go queen check. But no. Okay, I have to play fast now, guys. Let's not spend much time here. Let's go for it. Ah, blunder. Blunder. I was going to get a piece there, d5. I really missed it. It was an easy game, maybe. Check. I'm not going to allow black to just castle or get the king to safety there. Now there is this check, which is deadly check, and then okay, check again. King moves. Okay, bishop f6, queen e6. This check. This is a critical check now. Okay, again the same moves. Check again, and then check again. Okay, I think I'm losing on time now. Yeah. Good game, Shankadeep. Very nice game. Position is good, but yes, yeah, I missed it in time pressure. Yes, there was a fork there. I could have won that one. Okay, Jai, let's try to play with you. Okay, Bone Rook, we have played, right? So, Bone Rook, have you played? I'm not sure. Let's try to play with Jai. Jai, have you played today? Arav, we have not played. Let's try to play with Arav now. Okay, thank you very much, Shankadeep, for the game. It was a really nice game. I think you missed the Rook G1 and the Queen was getting pinned there. Okay, let's play E6 here first. Okay, Aro, can you make your move, please? If you're online, can you make your move, please, Aro? Yes. Yes, Ramesh, that was right. The queen could have gone trap, so I tried to bring the other rook also, but luckily I got the queen there. So queen h5 check was probably missed. So Aro, I think you're yeah you moved just now. Let's try to play ahead. Let's go d5. Okay, let's play exchange variation. Try to get a knight in the game. Let's go knight here. Rook moves. Bishop e7 and castles now straight away. Let's go c5 next. Yes, I missed that. Yes, Shankadeep. Yeah, rest game was perfect. Rest of your game was perfect. Knight c4. Waiting for knight c4. Queen b6 was a bad move. Let's go pawn push. Let's go for b2 pawn. Ah, but if I capture b2, what about now after knight c4? The queen is trapped. No, the queen can come to b5, right? Yeah, let's do that. Let's do that. But if rook b1, then queen a3, knight c4, queen a6. Okay, let's try to do that. Yes. Yes, yes, you have to play fast. Yes, but it's a bit difficult, right? Shankadeep, you can try sometime doing commentary and thinking at the same time. It becomes very difficult. It's always challenging to think and play, speak and play at the same time. Yes, thanks, Shankadeep. Yeah, definitely I'll try to increase the speed of play, but I'd like to play more slow games there as much as possible, which gives us more chance of finding good moves. And okay, let's go with what's next? Bishop d7. Okay, MCU is here. Hello, MCU. Good to see you. Royal Jat. Okay, Royal Jat, we'll try to play with you next. Yeah, Bishop a4 move. Let's go Bishop a4. Bishop a4, but what's next after Bishop a4? Let's get Rook in the game. Let's not waste the time. Knight takes, Bishop takes, and okay, Rook moves. Now we have, at the right moment, we have to play this move. Okay, we can go. Let's go Bishop a4, trying to attack the queen there. Knight takes, we'll go Bishop takes. Okay, queen moves. Now the knight is not supported much. We can try to go knight c4 now. Let's go knight d5. I think this is the right time to play knight d5. The f4 is attacked. Okay, bishop takes now. Okay, pawn takes. Now I think this is slightly better for us because we have a weakness there which we can try to attack more as much as possible. And let's try to go bishop b5 first. Knight will be under attack. Then we can go bishop c4, try to attack the e2 pawn. Now b5 as well. It also looks good. Or b6, simple b6, right? Let's keep b6 for now. Next move we can try to go queen 8, but queen a2, bishop a2 and rook a4. That might lose. No, bishop a2, then rook a1 there. Let's try to get the queen in the game now. We'll try to go around somewhere here. Okay, knight d6 is the next move. Okay, let's try to go queen a6, a4, a5 is hanging. Knight d6. We'll try to go rook c6, knight c4. Oh, the pawn was hanging. Okay, if I go queen a5 now, should I go queen a5? Let's go queen a5. Okay, knight moves and Can we play rook b7? Okay, now I think I have bishop e7 there. Bishop e7, there is knight b7 move. Okay, let's try bishop e7, guys. I'm not sure. Let's see how it goes. I'm not playing well, guys. I think little bit of tiredness creeping in right now, but I'm not playing perfect here. This is not the way I should be playing. Okay, 3 plus 0 again. I'm playing in time pressure again. I think I might lose this one. Okay, let's go. Maybe rook b7 now. Queen moves. Let's go queen here. 2 seconds. How am I going to win in 2 seconds? I think that's impossible now to win now. Okay, I can just get the rook in. Yeah. Okay, thank you, Arrow. Very good game. Just little bit of tiredness, I think, creeping in a bit. Okay. Actually, I had my shot today, guys. I got my first COVID shot today, first COVID vaccine shot. So I have to so feeling little bit fevery because of that. I'm not sure because that's because of that or something else. Little bit cold, feeling a little bit cold. How was your experience, guys, when you took your shot? If you have taken the vaccine, guys. So those who have taken the vaccine, did you get any chills or any fever when you came back home? I'm feeling a little bit colder. I took my first COVID vaccine today. Covaxin. Yeah, it was Covaxin. Yes. We can try to exchange here next. Okay, let's go knight d5. Exchange the bishops. Okay, let's try to exchange the knights again. Okay, knight g5. Let's try to kick the knight away. Okay, I think we're getting a free knight now. We'll just go b4, attack the queen, and then capture this knight, and even this one next move if allowed. Queen g5, we'll just go for, yeah, knight g5. Okay, now let's try to get the rooks in. Yeah, so Pankaj, what's your ID again, please? Can you please share your ID again? Okay, guys, if you're if you're waiting from too long, just let me know your ID. I'll try to definitely play with you first. G6, knight h5 now. Okay, so Shankadeep says I beat it a GM SL Narayan. Oh, that's great. GM Lakshman, I am. Oh, that's great, Shankadeep. I think your bullet game is perfect. Very good, Shankadeep. You have very good bullet and blitz game technique. That is very nice to know. We can go for check now first and get the rooks. No, we let's go here, guys. Let's try to put the pressure on the queen. Vishal is here. Take care. Yes, Vishal. Thank you. Thank you very much. Okay, what to play here next, guys? Let's go knight at 6. Or should we just exchange? Let's try to simply exchange now. Let's try to get the rook in the game. Pankaj India. Okay, Pankaj, you are next. Okay, Pankaj, you are next. Okay, let's try to play with you next. Rook takes. Let's go queen here. Yes, thank you very much, Royal Chart. Pankaj, let's try to play with you. We are trying to play Vienna game today, guys. E4, E5. If E5, we go knight C3 and F4. If C5, then we play Grand Prix. That means that it looks similar. Vienna and Grand Prix. In Vienna, we go E4, E5, knight C3, and then we try to go F4. F4, and in Sicilian Grand Prix we go E4 C5, again we try to go knight C3 and pawn F4, so the structure is quite similar. Take painkiller, yes, yes, Vishal will try to take painkiller. uh, Thanks for all the Pankaj, you are not playing. Pankaj, I have played a move against you. You're gone offline, so probably I have to play with someone else now. Let's check. Shri Srirav is here. Shri Srirav, let's try to play with you. Let's try to play with Sriram sir now. Hello Sriram sir, let's go ahead. Today we are going to play French defense, guys. It's a French defense day. E6. This is called as E6. When white plays D4, go for D5, knight C3. Let's play the Rubinstein variation. This is called the Rubinstein variation where we exchange the pawn on E4, which is more or less like playing Karo Khan. Not exactly Karo Khan, but more or less like playing Karo Khan there. We have a very nice move actually. After this, maybe Bishop F5. Bishop G4, Bishop F5, Bishop C6. Oh, that's a blunder. Bishop takes, right? Bishop takes queen. Would you like to take a pack? Okay. Queen B6. Okay. F7 is hanging, but let's give away F7. Let's go Bishop C6 here. Now there is a mate on F1. Sorry, G2. Bishop E4. Okay. Bishop E4. Rook D2 now. F7 is hanging. Now I think this is slightly tricky position because we do have some kind of mating threats here with this move. Let's go for free pawns. 2. Rook takes, queen takes. Let's go queen F4, guys. F2 is now hanging. Let's see. Raksha Bhosle is here. So Sarth Bhosle. Hello Sarth, hope you are doing fine. Atul, we have played one game, right? So let's try to play with others and then we'll try to come back and play with you. Okay, Rook F4, interesting again. This Rook E2 move. Queen takes E2 is compulsory. No, not compulsory. That's fine. I mean, you can play anything after that. Okay, let's go Queen F2, Queen D2. Let's get the C3 pawn. And we're going to get A2 as well, I think. We can't support, of course, because queen takes rook. Rook has to move. Let's go c8. I think there's this rook d8 more idea is to go queen c8, king c8, and rook mate. So rook d1 is kind of expected now. Okay, this is well supported. And let's go for the free pawn, guys. Let's see how it goes ahead. Now there is this check and mate threat. This would have been the mate, so I have to keep some escape square for the king. And now I have to find a double threat somewhere. Let's go here. Rook moves back, and now let's go on push g5. h7 is hanging, I know that. Okay, a5. I think rook f8 was the better move there. Let's go rook f8. I might lose this one on time for sure. Okay, let's go for a draw. Thank you, Sriram sir, for the game. It was a nice game. Thank you very much. Let's try to play next with, I think Sarth has requested us. Okay, Sarth, let's try to play with you. Again, Sarth is a very good player, and today we are going to try and play Vienna game. E4, if black plays e5, we are going to go knight c3 there. Okay, we are going to try that one. Yes, Sarth, can you make your move, please? B6, okay. Okay, let's go knight c3 and trying to go f4 next move. Okay, that's strange. Let's continue with our plan. The problem is that the bishop is out of the game now. We have to go for the exchange here. That is compulsory. Let's go queen here. Trying to go queen g7 next. How would black defend this? Castles maybe? Castles, we have queen h3. Idea is to go knight g5 next. Rook f3. There is knight d4 move. Okay. Okay, pawn g6. I'll play queen h3 simply. Idea is to go f5 next move. F5 maybe pawn takes, go knight g5 or bishop h6, bishop g5. I just want to open up this diagonal. What about knight d5, guys? E d5, pawn takes d5, knight d4. Let's go f5 first. Let's see what happens now after f5. The king is quite in danger right now. I feel that there's a sense of weakness in white's in black's camp. ओके पंकज जी सर सॉरी सर मेरा इंटरनेट चला लगता है कि काम नहीं कर रहा था कुछ गड़बड़ी हो गई था फाइन पंकज यू कैन challenge again. Saurabh is here. Hello, Saurabh. Good to see you. Hope you're doing fine, Saurabh. Good to see you on the live stream. And yes, Sarthak, we are playing right now with you. Atul Mandil, yes, we'll try to play with you. We have played one game, so probably you have to wait for some time until I play with other players, and then we'll come back and play with you. Okay, Atul? Yes. Thank you, Saurabh, for visiting, and good to see you on the live stream. Okay. Hmm. Should we go pawn takes, and then knight g5? Idea is to go knight f7 next because black is planning to castle on the queen side. Let's go for pawn takes, guys. I think black will capture with this pawn. Then we can go knight g5. Idea is to go knight f7. If while black castles, then we have knight f7 forking both the rooks there. Knight g5, pawn h6. We have knight f7 then. So we are trying to play this Vienna setup, guys, wherein we go e4, and if any move, then we go knight c3 and pawn f4. That is what we are trying here. So let's see how it works out. Now we are not allowing black to castle on the queen side, so this is a perfect move, blocking everything and making sure the castling is not possible. Next, we can try to get the queen in now with these moves. Of course, black has to push the pawn to get something in the game, maybe at least d6, so that the queen is able to control over here and defend the. But d6, then e6 is weak. It's difficult, I think, now for black. Even now, simple bishop f6, rook f8, we can go for queen h7 there, rook f6, and castles. That is how black might continue. More or less, these pieces have become inactive right now, especially the bishop here on b7. Okay, knight moves. Let's go bishop f6 first. Rook has to move, or else the rook would go for free. And now we can go for the free pawn there. I think rook f6 is going to be played very soon. Rook f6, we need not capture rook, right? We can play queen g8 check there. King moves. No. Queen h8 check. Queen h8 check then. Okay, let's go. What's happening here? Let's go queen g6. Pawn push. And now I think we can just take the bishop back here to h4. Idea is to go queen d6 here. Queen f6. Okay. Ready to double up now. Bishop f6 now then. Queen moves to here. Queen moves here. Okay. We have rook f7, rook f7, rook f1, queen h4, queen f7, king d8. I mean, that's a long game. Let's not do that. Simple bishop f6 now. Then we have queen h6 there. Just play g3 there. Queen moves. Now let's get the queen back. Yes, thank you, Sarth, for the game. Very nice game. Okay, let's try to play with Arav. I think Arav we have not played. Jai we have played, I think, one game. Bone Rook, I think we have played one game. Okay, let's try to play with Arav now. Yes, Arav, let's try to play with you. We are trying Vienna game, so e4, knight c3, and f4 is what we are trying now. Let's see how it works out. Okay, Arav, can you make your move, please? Okay, we're going to go f4 now. Yes, let's try to go f4. Oh, the queen was hanging. Not hanging, but exchangeable, right? So, okay, pawn takes. I think I can go bishop g5 now, or I just want to make sure that queen is not exchangeable. Pawn f6, pawn takes, pawn takes, and then knight g5. No, not working. Knight takes g5, pawn takes g5, knight g5. So, okay, let's try this, guys. Let's try this. If it's working, I'm not sure. Let's try bishop g5 because f6 is for sure now. And after f6, we can try to go pawn h6 here. Pawn takes. Now pawn takes maybe first. If pawn takes, then there is a mate on h7. So yes, that's correct. And now I'm thinking of going knight takes e4 here. If pawn takes, we are going to go knight takes pawn. And then there is a threat of queen h7 check there. Check and mate. Yeah, so we are sacrificing the bishop there, guys. Let's see if it works, guys, for us. Okay, knight d4. Knight f6, bishop f6, bishop f6 not working. So let's simply go for bishop h6 now. Get rid of all the problems. Simply bishop h6. If bishop h6, we just have queen takes. And now g6 is hanging. So, okay, check. King moves in. Queen b2, we have mate now, right? So check, king moves in, and we have rook h3 mate there. Okay, so Aro, why did you play fast if you want to take back now? Okay, let's try a take back. Don't ask for take backs, my guys. Okay, right, guys? Don't ask for take backs from now on. So queen g6, how can queen g6 be saved there? I think there is no way the queen g6 can be saved. It's winning straight away, I think. Yeah, Atu, I think this is your team, which you were mentioning before. I'll tell all of them to join your team. So guys, this is Athu's team. If you wish to join this team, do join his team. And Athu is creating tournaments for every weekend, so you can join his team. Okay, guys? Yeah. Okay, Aro, your move, please. I think there is no way to defend this mate. This and this. Maybe e5, but then we have queen g6, king h8. Okay, interesting option. What if we go now rook f6, right? Rook f6 is the check now. Knight f6, queen f6 is compulsory. We'll just capture with the knight. If king takes, we'll just go for the queen takes rook. I think this is winning now easily. Okay, knight takes. Let's okay. Let's try to get the rook now. Check. Oh no, I can't get the rook. I can't get the rook. I thought there is a skewer here, but it was not a skewer. Okay. Anyways. Okay. Pawn takes. Let's try to use this passer now. Okay. Let's go for h4. Now check. e6 is hanging now. I think yes. Yes. Thanks Arrow for the okay. Thanks Arrow for the game. Let's try to play with the next player. Aaron, can you send me 3 plus 0, please? Jay, let's try to play with you one game. E6, I'm just pre-moving here, guys. Neil is here. Hello, Neil. Good to see you. Aaron, can you just send me 3 plus 0? Okay, Aaron says I'm Atul's friend. That's good to see, Aaron. That's good to see. Let's go d5 here. c5, and I think we can go now simply this knight f6, bishop e7, castles on b6, get a free pawn. No, I'm not going to give in take backs now, guys. No take backs, no take backs. Ah, don't should not allow this knight b5 here. Okay, let's go pawn a6 first. Pawn takes, we can capture with the knight. Pawn takes. We'll try to keep the bishop handy as long as possible, not exchange this bishop. Wait for the right moment to go d5. Yes, thank you, Jai, for the game. Okay, so let's try to play with Cerebro. I think Cerebro we were not able to play. Cerebro, let's go ahead. Let's try to play e4 first move. Yeah, Sanjay, I think that is your ID, Cerebro, if I'm not wrong. Sanjay, I think that is your ID, Cerebro. Yes, Sanjay, try to play your move. I made my move, Sanjay. Okay, Vienna as requested today, guys. We are going to go Vienna. I don't like this bishop here controlling this. I want to castle there to keep everything safe. Continue our idea now of going h4 or g3. You can also do this and then try to go for the e5 pawn. Knight d4, queen f2, pawn takes, pawn takes, pawn takes, bishop h6. Knight g4 now, yes, perfect. Oh, ho, look at this blunder, guys. There is knight e2. I think I made same mistake before as well. Exactly same mistake before. I've done that before in this same stream. Yes. So let's try to go pawn h3. I want to go for the knight. Queen g3 is fine. We'll just capture the knight there. Knight f3 will just capture the knight, and there is nothing that black can do. The next move, we can try to go. Okay. What if rook takes? What if rook takes, guys? I think nothing else, right? I think white black considered pawn takes there and thought of going this maybe. But even then, I had queen g2 there. So I think knight f3 doesn't make much sense there. Okay, Aaron, I'll try to play with you next. Okay, knight goes back. Now let's try to exchange the queen simply as we are piece up. Please simple. Okay, let's go for pawn takes pawn. We can try to go bishop d2 now and try to get the rook in the game. Now queen is well placed there. I don't want this queen to move because queen can't do anything from that square right now. We don't want knight h5, knight f4 coming very soon. So it's good the queen is there. It's blocking the knight square. Pawn c5. We're tripled now. We can go rook g3 next, trying to go queen f6. If we come back, there is c4, pawn takes knight e4, knight e4. We can go bishop d5, bishop d5, or simply bishop b5 now. Let's try to go bishop b5, guys. Rook a2, and now we can go bishop c3, attacking e5. Rook f5 can be the next move. Trying to get free pawn on e5. We have to wait for right movement. We have this bishop c4, very nice move. Okay, should we go for rook f5 or rook g3 there? Let's go rook g3, guys. I like rook g3 move. But the queen just moves, or king just moves, right? Let's go rook f5. Because rook g3, the king just moves, and there is nothing specific I can see immediately. But there was rook g7. Okay, let's go for the free pawn. If the knight moves now, we can go rook f7. Yes, now think about rook f7, rook f7, queen f7, queen f7, rook f7, king f7, and we have bishop c4. So we, as I said before, we have to wait for the right moment for this. But we are piece up right now, and we are going to stay piece up after this, right? Yes, let's go then. Rook f7, rook takes. If rook takes, we'll just go rook queen takes again. And then, oh, I missed it. I missed it. This is a blunder, guys. This is a blunder. This is a blunder. Oh, there is rook a1 check, right? Rook a1 check, and then king can capture the rook. King doesn't have to capture right away. That would be exchange down in that case. Yeah, winning games, right? This is a winning game. I'm just trying it for no reason. I mean, I might lose this one as well. I was just piece up there. I could have just kept playing. Yeah, but the rook comes back. Okay. Sorry, guys. I have this move. Okay, I think I'm tired now, guys. I know that there is a check here and I can get the rook, but what if rook a1 check? And I thought rook a1 check and king would just capture, but rook a1 check, I have rook f1 move. Okay, I think it's just blowing off a bit now. Okay, let's try to get the rook back in the game. Rook back to the safe square. Let's go bishop c4 next, maybe. I think I'm feeling tired now. Okay, bishop c4 is a good move. Yes, yes, definitely, Sanjay. That is a good move. Roasting Sardar is here. Hello, Roasting Sardar. Good to see you. And Srija says next to me. Okay, Srija, we'll try to play with you. Aaron is there as well. So, guys, I think 15 more minutes, and I will have to stop the stream for today, as I have some other work coming up very soon. Check. I want to go h5 and then go bishop g8 there. Oh, knight is trapped. Okay, knight is trapped. I was thinking of going h5 and then delivering this check. The king goes h8, bishop f7 check, king h7, and bishop g6 mate. We also have this rook g8, rook g7 move, but the rook would support there. check, king moves, then check again, king moves, and there's nothing thereafter. Yeah, check, check. Now I think it's unstoppable. Thank you, Cerebro, for the game. Thank you very much for the game, guys. Let's try to play with Aaron one game. Okay, Aaron, Jay, we have played with you, and Atul, we have played with you. So I think let's take this as a last game for today, guys. I'm really exhausted, so I might have to take some break now. Okay, thank you, Aaron, for the suggestions. Okay, let's go pawn c5 now. Trying to attack this pawn with knight c6, queen c7. Queen c7, there was knight b5, knight d6, so let's try to avoid it. Pawn takes. Let's go for free pawn. Bishop d6 now. Okay, not bishop d6, so let's go d5. Knight f6, bishop d6, and castles. Let's go bishop d6 first. Ask this bishop what is it going to do. Yes, thanks Atul. I'll be taking some rest now. So it becomes quite tiring, guys, if you're streaming and speaking and playing and thinking and everything at the same time. It becomes very hectic sometimes. Yeah, it becomes a little bit of tiring. But yeah, anyways, we are going to have some fun and we had very good games today. We played good games in French defense, so I'm really happy that I was able to practice some of the French defense games. And even you learned something new, French defense. We also started with the bishop and knight mate. That was one of the best things that has happened for today. We were able to. Okay, now there is a small trap here. Let's see if it works. Okay, I know the a6 pawn is hanging, so I'll go rook takes. Let's give away this pawn and then try to set up a trap. Now the trap is I'll go c5, queen is attacked, and queen attacks the bishop. So then you will say, oh, why not just queen a4 support the bishop? That's fine. I'll go rook a8, I'll pin the bishop and try to capture the bishop on the next move. Now let's get the free bishop here. These are small traps, guys, which you can always look for in the games, which will give you some minor material or a pieces or something that you can count upon to win the game. Budapest Gambit, yes, that is d4, knight f6, c4, e5, right? Yeah, that is Budapest Gambit, roasting Sardar. I think that's the move you're suggesting, right? Just please correct me. Roasting Sardar, if that's not right. We can go queen a2 next, queen a2, rook c2, trying to attack here on the f file more. Okay, let's go for the free pawn on c2. Okay, that's fine. We can just take the queen. Let's not check and mate. The rook is going to come back and defend the mate. And I think this is winning now for me. Sorry, no miscalculation there. The rook c8 was not available, right? I'm just defending this square, so you have to be careful when you are sacrificing your pieces in this way. Okay, guys, I think that's all for today, and I think we had a very nice session, guys. Just check the previous part of this stream where I've explained how to checkmate with a single knight and bishop. If you are not aware, if you have not learned how to checkmate with a single bishop and a single knight, do check this stream, guys, and definitely you will be learning that checkmate. Also, I've created a study which is free for all of you. I'll paste the link of the study as well. Okay, thank you very much. I'll stop here for today. I'll just share the link with you guys so that you can study that checkmate. My studies, I created this study today. Okay, I'll just paste it here, guys. So do like this study, guys. Do like this study. Roasting Sada says, yes, yeah, bro. Checkmate, knight checkmate. Please try it once. Yeah, I've just tried that. Just try this link, guys. Tanish is here. Tanish said, I just started watching. Tanish, I'm about to drop now. Good to see you on live stream, Tanish, but I'm almost now streaming for around 1.5 hours. Almost 2 hours, guys. Beyond 2 hours, it seems. Beyond 2 hours, almost 2 hours, guys. Almost 2 hours, 2 hours and 5 minutes. So I'm pretty tired right now. So I'll be trying to stop here for today's stream, guys. And thank you all of you for being there, for joining the stream. Thank you, Roasting Sardar. Thank you, Danish. Thank you, Atul, for being there. Thank you, Aaron and Neil. Thanks for being there. Neil, I could not play with you. I'm really sorry. I could not see your Aditya V. I think yesterday also you challenged me. I could not accept your challenge. Let's try to play one last game with you guys. Aditya, if you are there, you can make your move and I can try to play with you with this last game, guys. And I have to drop for today. But thanks for being there, guys. This is the last game for today, and I'm just going to check. Pankaj Kumar, thank you very much. Pankaj Kumar, black से कैसे खेलूं? So you have to challenge Pankaj Kumar. You have to create a challenge, and you can click on the black king when you create a challenge. Okay, and okay, E4. Let's play E6. The Starry team is here. Was here. Hello, Starry team. Good to see you. This is advanced variation of the French defense. So we'll go C5. Try to attack the D4 pawn. Okay, Pankaj Kumar, I could not play with you. I'm really sorry. I could not see your challenge when you are challenged. And Athu, we have played with you. Aryan had asked a question, sir. Online chess participant कैसे करे? Online, you can just click, right? I've created a video of leeches, Aryan. You can check that. I'll share that link also with you if you want. Just let me know, Aryan, if you're still online. I'll try to share the link with you. Okay, just message something in the chat. I'll try to share the link with you how you can join any tournament. Aditya V, if you are there, can you please make your move? Thank you, Atul. Bye bye. Take care. Thanks, Tanish, for being there. Okay, let's go Bishop D7 first. Pawn A4. Let's go for the pawn now. Bishop B4 check. Bishop D2. What if we go knight D4? Bishop takes. Queen takes. Yeah, that's fine. I think we are getting knight D4 now. Free pawn on D4. Okay, let's exchange the knight first. Okay, let's go knight E7 now. Bishop D3 can go. Bishop D3 is kind of okay. Let's go Rook C8 as well because Rook C8 we can try to go Queen. Okay, now Rook C8 doesn't make much sense, so let's try to attack the weak pawn on E5. Knight E5 next move. Even Knight F4 is playable with the Queen support. Let's go Knight E5 and try to capture the bishop now. I think this is already winning because we got a lot of pawns right now. We just have to exchange the queens and approach the end game. That is very easy to win then. Alright, let's go for the check first. And now simply we'll castle. Let's go for b5. Idea is to go pawn takes and get a free pawn there. And now we'll get an exchange on f1. Okay, let's go for the exchange there. Knight has to capture and we'll get the rooks in the game then. Rook here and then we'll try to go queen b3. And then I think this passer is not stoppable. Yes, guys. So Aditya, I just took your request because yesterday also I think while leaving the stream you were challenged and I was not able to accept your challenge. But this is the last game, guys. So after this we are going to stop for sure. Okay, let's go for rook takes rook. Get the next rook in the game. I have to be careful about back rank mate, so I'll just play this move. Okay, let's try to exchange the queens. There is queen a6, but then we can go rook c6 and then attack the knight again. Yes, guys. Okay, Aditya, let's quickly finish the game. Roasting Sada says, bro, you're too good. Thank you, Roasting Sada, for your comments. I really appreciate that. Thanks for your feedback. Rosing Sada, you may want to subscribe if you are new to the channel. I will be really happy if you subscribe and be on the channel and help us to grow more. Queen B7. Now we can exchange the queens, guys, with the check. Rook takes, and now we can go here, here, anywhere, and try to get this pawn next. Let's try to attack the knight. Pawn e5 to attack the knight now. Knight c6. Let's go a6 first. Let him capture e5 because we have this outside passer which is more effective. We'll just keep pushing the pawn now. Push, push, and get a queen. Queen next move. Thank you very much, Roasting Sardar, for subscribing. Thank you very much. Okay, guys, trying to just quickly finish up the game. Let's try to pin the knight and go rook here. Okay, that's not working. Let's go rook here, attack the knight. Knight moves, then we can go rook b2. And then there is rook f2 check, king g3, and queen f4 mate. Okay, let's go for this mate now. And queen e2, d2 is mate. Thank you very much, Aditya V. It was a nice game, Aditya V. And Satya is here. Satya, hello. I'm just signing off right now. You joined a bit late, Satya. Satya is a very fantastic player, guys. You can follow Satya as well. He's 2500 rated on leeches and bullets. So he's a very good player. You can follow Satya as well on leeches. Satya, you can mention your ID in the chat so that people can follow you and check your games as well. Thank you all for being there. I'm going to drop now. I really have to go for some other work. I'm really tired, need some rest as well. So thanks guys for being there, and I hope you have learned the bishop and knight checkmate today. If not, just go back and check the stream. It will explain you how you can checkmate with just a single knight and the bishop if you are in the end game. Thank you very much guys for being there. Bye bye. See you and take care.